All right, 2010 Bonefish Tournament, and that was my first introduction to the Montauk Tackle Company, and I fell in love with them. So there was a couple extra ones available I got at the tournament, and then I had a couple other anglers that had given me a few, so I ended up with probably 6 of them. Between those 6 shirts, I rotated them every day, and that was part of my uniform when I was fishing. So every day I was wearing my tan pants, pretty much, long pants, and my light blue Montauk Tackle Company shirt, 9-panel shirt with the logo for the Bonefish Tournament on it. So everybody got to recognize me wherever I was. Great shirts, wore them every day fishing, got them wet. They dry out no problem. Color fastness was wonderful. You could get ballyhoo poop on them, you get tarpon blood, tarpon whatever on them, and wash right off. So I fell in love with the shirts.
So you wore it for 5 years. So take a guess at how many trips, how many washing, how many fish. I mean that shirt lasted quite a bit.
It's hard to say. Yeah, I was probably doing 250 days a year probably, and I was rotating those 5 shirts 5 days a week, and actually 7 days a week some of the time. So I can't even imagine how many times I wore the thing and washed it, wore it again, washed it, dried it, wore it again. So yes, quite a shirt. Obviously, when I'm out here, I don't have any shade, so I'm getting direct sun on my back and the rest of the shirt, and nothing came apart. None of the stitching came apart. Finally, I think the material on the shoulders, where it was getting most of the direct sunlight, finally started to deteriorate slightly. And
oh, you know what? I can't. You know, 5 years of that kind of abuse. I'm happy.
That's right. The shirt paid for itself more than once, and they're very breathable, good sun protection. And like I say, I've got a lot of problems with skin cancer, overexposure to the sun, and since I've been wearing these, it's helped me out quite a bit. So
a lot of guys back north, back at home, they're like, "How do you wear a long sleeve shirt in the summer?" But you know, down here,
it's much cooler with a long sleeve shirt on than it is with bare skin or with a short sleeve shirt on. I mean, you got direct sunlight hitting you on the skin, you're going to be hotter. And these things breathe so well. If there's any kind of breeze at all, it's coming through the shirt, and you're going to feel it on your body.
So in August, when it's sweltering down here?
August, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. So, and in the wintertime, it's perfect too. You know, you obviously got a layer, and it's a great thing to have under your layer. And a lot of times you leave in the morning with a coat on, a puff vest, a fleece, and one of these under, and at the end of the day or middle of the day, you're down to just the long sleeve shirt. And then sometimes for the ride home, you need something that'll break the wind a little bit, put that on over top, and you're good to go. So I was fishing with one of my friends yesterday on their boat. We were on the ocean side, and it was a little bit rough, and I ended up, push pole slipped off the bottom when I was going to turn the boat, went out from under me, boom, in the water I went. Everything soaking wet. So I climbed back up, rinsed my glasses off, put my hat back on, kept fishing. Within 30 minutes, the shirt was dry. I wear lightweight pants, which are supposed to be fast dry, and I wear lightweight underwear. And the shirt dried faster than the underwear or the pants did. So I like that too. And a lot of times when I'm tarpon fishing in tournaments, I got to grab a fish by the mouth, and most of the time I'm sticking my hand down through his mouth and grabbing him by the gill plate, so his mouth is actually on the forearm of my arm. And with the shirt there, protected. And even with the raspy mouth of a tarpon over the shirt, I haven't had one shred on the forearm at all. So it tells you about the quality of the material that's in there, obviously. So, but yeah, I love the fact it's quick drying, comfortable, great colors, love the fit. A lot of shirts I get, I don't know, I'm 6'4" with the 6'6" wingspan, so a lot of times shirts just don't fit me right. And I really like the way these are cut, so yeah.
Well, listen, this was great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure, believe me.
All right, sir.
Love your stuff.